And even Park Hang-seo said he had a sleepless couple of nights, looking back at the replay of the repeat of the last game. And now the stretcher has to be brought in. Is he going to come off? This would be a big turn of events. No, the stretcher's being refuted. Sleepless nights because that was Park Hang-seo's first loss to an ASEAN rival in 34 matches. He has had 27
bit of contact from Tianlin. I can't quite see what the issue is there. He might have just pulled a muscle, perhaps. I think that's what it is. It just jars his leg as he lands. He might have just pulled a muscle there.
So it's not the contact with Tianlin.
It's not the contact with Tianlin, it's the way he lands. He's gotten up, he's tried to carry on, he's gone back down again, and the stretcher's come on now. And it does look like they will have to make the change now, Thailand.
Siwarak is the keeper who's played in this tournament. Of course, they've got an amazing keeper in Kawin. But he's just not had game time, Roshan.
Yeah, he went back to Thailand for a bit, settled a few personal issues. He came back days ago.
There was a fair bit of flack for selecting him for Manu Polking, just because of his lack of game time.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you've got a squad, or when you're allowed a squad of 30 players, you bring a goalkeeper like Kawin with that quality, whether he's been playing club football or not, you bring him in to be a part of that squad, and for all his experience as well, and to even increase the level of the goalkeeping training within the squad.
So Siwarak, who played against Singapore, is getting ready. It looked like he was going to be okay. Chai. But look, they have good goalkeepers, Thailand.
It's something Manu's spoken about. Manu Polking was asked about Kawin being in the squad, and he says, well, pretty much exactly what I said, is that you bring a player of his quality and his experience in to be a part of it, and that he absolutely trusts the goalkeepers that he has in his squad. He knows what each one is capable of, and he's not been afraid to play them, has he?
Well, that looks like it could well be it there for Chai. Real shame for him in Thailand. And you wonder whether that will be the end of his tournament. 37-year-old Siwarak comes on. Long-time servant to Buriram. Putting 30 caps for his country. Siwarak has spoken out about how much he enjoys being under Manu Polking. Oh, he's distraught, isn't he? He's in tears here. Chai. That might indicate
probably end of his tournament. And you know, if there were folks out there who were wondering if that was a legitimate injury, I think we've gotten our answer here.
Taking a long time with that. Siwarak will come on for Chai. An enforced substitution for Thailand.
Well, a very experienced goalkeeper, Siwarak. As you said, 37 years of age. He doesn't look it, does he? I know.
Listen, we saw a 38-year-old yesterday.
That's right, Hassan Sane.
An absolute blinder.
Yep.
It's all in the head, Roshan. That's what I told myself. So, a setback, regardless, isn't it, for Thailand. They've lost their #1 goalkeeper. Been almost a sweeper for them at times as well. Let's see if Siwadak can help them in that regard as well. And actually, obviously, very sad for Chachai, but it has in many ways helped Thailand. It's broken up things by quite a bit. It was about 6, 7, 8 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That stoppage.
I mean, they'll be added on at the end of this half, obviously, but
it's that momentum.
In terms of the momentum and the rhythm of the game, it certainly disrupted it. A little bit of a reset as well for Thailand and for Vietnam. It's for Vietnam now to again get things going. Because any sort of stoppage, anytime the game sort of breaks down in terms of the momentum and that rhythm, anytime Thailand can slow it down, it's going to work for them.
Well, that was a really important touch here, and a shove, surely. Titipan knew exactly what he was doing on Van Dijk. It's a yellow card.
Charging forward here, Vietnam, and Titipan knew exactly what he was doing. There's no way he was going to win the ball legally there as Van Dijk was streaming forward. Correct decision by the referee.
Could be the first test here for Siwadak.
And Quang Hai has got a wonderful left foot.
Hit the woodwork twice in that last game. This is pretty much dead centre.
It looks a little Quang Hai around. Normally hits the ball so well. Technically.
And the crowd, because they know that well, and what he did in the last game. It's building up to a crescendo here. They're expectant. Wing Quang Hai for Vietnam. Siwadak does his job.
Well, I thought for a second it was going to spin back into goal here. He took the sting out of it. He was quick enough to get back up on his feet and gather the second ball.
Siwadak, as I mentioned, almost 30 caps. Actually, Chachai, who's gone off, is the least experienced of the 3 goalkeepers that they've got. They've gone with him. 4 attempts now from Vietnam. And again, Roshan, for all that we've talked about, them having the ball and pressing, they haven't created enough, have they?
No, they haven't. They haven't really troubled Thailand in terms of, and I'm talking about high quality opportunities. So important. I know we sometimes get fooled by the basic stats that we put up. Another look at this free kick here from Quang Hai. There's plenty of pace behind it, but Siwadak's well positioned. But it's about creating high quality chances. And after that really good start from Vietnam, where they were all over Thailand, it has settled down now.
You can see what Patampon was trying to do. They are looking across at the assistant, that Vietnamese defence, Lee Tien Dung and Ho Tan Thai, saying that should have been offside, ref.
Yeah, really nice idea. Couple of flick-ons. You can see the number 7, the wing-back, Hong Zui, playing Thailand onside. He's got his auto appeal up, the hand goes up, hoping for the flag to come up. It's fascinating, isn't it? Footballers, you know you've played them onside, and still you're just hoping that the flag will go up.
Because you've done it, I'll just do it. Again, I'm just always amazed by how talented and so good in ball retention. Somehow holding off these players who are far bigger than him.
Well, it's use of his body, and I said again, awareness of situations around him.
He too is in Japan, like his erstwhile colleague Tiraton. The momentum has just moved back. Still with Hokkaido Contadole Sapporo. And it will be Tiraton to swing this in. Decent ball in, isn't it? And it will be a goal kick. Titipan insists it should be a corner.
A good ball swung in from Tiraton. Another one with a sweet left foot. It's come off the head of Titipan.
He was insistent.
Yeah, again, you know, well, actually, he's right, you know. It's come off Tian Lin. Should have been a corner. But just a reminder, even if there was VAR,